ball very well. When he's going...
ESL reporter Tyler Schiff told us that Hong Kong Eastern will be flying out at 2 a.m.
Steelers, and funny enough, Taylor, he had one game played here in Taoyuan, a second just before we headed out to Cebu for...
Sit down, and here goes ISO. Here's Trevion Grant up against Hayden Blakely, draws a foul. Brown and Ling Zhen. And here's Blakely, no good there. Yin Long, kind of interchangeable between him and Chong Su Wang. As we kick off, there's a nice shot.
Want to get the ball closer to the baseline, kind of change up the eyesight of the Pilots defenders, and maybe...
Lu Junxiang at the top for 3, and it's good! All net, baby!
Import player either on the help or save his legs offensively.
Graham kicks it off to Brown. Brown at the top and nails a 3. Now, talking about their last game against Hong Kong, getting a little bit physical. Blakely nearly loses balance, and Trevion Graham rolls it in. Clark physically pushes him, gets the offensive foul.
Kind of questioning how Trevion can play with such physicality, but Clark can't on the other end.
Swinging back from the top, he goes for the mid-range shot.
Justin and Alec Brown were in foul trouble first half and second half, which really...
Kicks it off to Ethan at the corner. He finds Lu Junxiang, Captain Lu, buckets on buckets! Another right back.
The Pilots were very patient with that possession.
And Glenn Yang answers back with his first, gets that rebound. Brown deep from Minnesota, nails a 3 there. As Graham goes in alone, down the middle, and gets the lay-in. It's back to the Pilots. Here's Lu for 2, and it's a go. Off the bench, here comes Trevion Graham. And another bucket around and in. Bring it back to Pilots, and here comes Lu. No good with a 3-point shot, but Pilots draws a foul thanks to Trevion Graham on the... Taking a look at our stats, what we're seeing right now, their percentage from the field goal, not only are they making more shots, take a look at that replay.
Tugging at Graham at the shoulder, close to the neck area.
Jia Kang for the first time, it's 1 second left to go. Justin kicks it off to Ling Zhen, and Trevion Graham for 3, and it's good! For Hong Kong Eastern.
2 personal fouls already.
Graham.
Easy.
Graham kicks it out to Ling Zhen. Ling Zhen rolls it right in. There's his first field. Final possession potentially left and tomorrow, but take a look at the score, people. That's as Guan Dayo, number 6, logs into the game, and here's Alec Brown! Clark still sitting on the bench. McLaughlin tries to put Dam in the spin cycle again. You see their legs get knotted up. Bam tries to start a fast break. McLaughlin for 2. There we go. There's a bucket for...
Get the ball to how to create 2-on-1 situations.
And Lu Junxiang answers.
Maybe some extra bricklers that the Pilots aren't so happy about.
We see Alec Brown there. Oh, McLaughlin there.
With a couple of dunks in that last game against Hiroshima.
KO deep gets the 3-point shot. Run and gun guy. And here's a skip and a hop to Lu Junxiang. And an and 1 for Captain Liu. Graham gets the credit for the assist. Now he'll get a chance to get potentially 3 points. As we take a look behind the pass attempt by KO. Gets a steal by Graham. Nice assist there. Good eye. As we see Glenn Yang making contact with Lu Junxiang.
Tough for Blakely, who's pretty proficient underneath the hoop himself.
Good eye by Andy Ding. Skips it through. Graham to Bayelton for 3. No good. Graham aggressive for the board. The boards here. Blakely stuck there at the bottom. Here comes Chu for 2. Swings it to Liu for 2, and it's a go. Absolutely. he is January MVP for good reason. Glenn Yang.
Well, there's almost a dozen teams in Mongolia, so we'll see if that will end up being one team or a two.
Or that shot was dashed by Blankley, and Cameron Clark comes in coast to coast for the
in front of him. Not a great shot selection, and not much for the Pilots. You see
on the shot clock, he goes to the baseline. Here's Linton up against McLaughlin, draws a foul.
With the one foul, there you see Clark and Travion battling down low before McLaughlin on the shoulder. Nothing crazy, but once again, when you foul above the shoulders, import rules change, but for
now those free throw shots are no longer valid.
Well, that's on the referees.
Yeah, Chan as the arena, you hear boos all around as McLaughlin gets the and one at the line.
Credit for Eastern to run their play and deliver an big difference for the Pilots as well. But foul trouble all around. We'll see how both teams manage. I want to highlight Linton, who already has 6 first half rebounds and a eye covering. And
take a look at that replay.
Good patience there. That's the biggest thing for the Pilots, and I think he has a great case for that smack right on the.
Here's off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin up against Linton. And here's a mid-range shot. Likely to Yang, and he rolls it in up against East around Linton screen. Off balance, but he comes in, charging in for the board and gets it in. Going physical, double team by Brown, and Linton manages to get in the shot under the basket. It'll be 9 points for the 6'8" center, and Lou Buckets gets another bucket. At the charity stripe, take a look at that replay. Goes through with contact, makes a shot.
Now, Blankley wasn't there for the final stretch, but maybe there's no love lost there.
Passes it off to Cameron Clark. Skips it to Glenn Yang behind the back, and here comes McLaughlin with Ethan hands it off. That's a rebound and a 3 for Alec Brown.
Maybe the rest of the way might not come out very much.
Yeah, he's coming back with a vengeance as Travion Graham passes it off to Clark. Clark musters through physical contact. Brown alley-oops to Andy Dien. With 8 seconds left to go, here comes Captain Lou for another bucket.
Almost a turnover and coast-to-coast layup for Eastern, turns into 3 points the other way.
Blankley, no-look pass out to Chan. Chan for 3, and here we go, nothing but net. Ball back to Pilot side. He drives right in, wide open like a highway. Find the Taoren Pilots. 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Lucas goes around, curls in, draws McLaughlin with a hook shot. Goes in for the board, and a volleyball smash by Andy Diem.
Eastern has not been that great from 3.
Andy, looks like he got, oh, you can see. Kicks it off to Yang. Yang coming in, throw 3. Justin, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes it off to Diem, good timing, and left side kicks it off to KO. Glenn Yang, he's gonna drive in, finishes on the inside.
No true centers for Eastern.
Jia Kong hands it off to Lou Buckets. It's an and one. That's gonna be a foul call on Mohamed Sheikh. Putting down the hammer there, and Justin. Crowd going wild, calling for the January MVP of Plus League. Lucas deep for 3, and around and in goes that toilet bowl. Just wicked. His number score keeps climbing up. And Taoren Pilots are slowly making their way to get that ticket. Going back to the bench.
Pretty decent contest by Sheik there. And Justin just is that hot.
No look pass. Here comes, lays it away. And Blankley pokes it off out of the perimeter. And here comes number.
Memory then what looks to be an imminent loss for Eastern.
And that goes around. Hong Kong Eastern with that shot. There's Yang with a deep two. And just like that, folks, there you have it, 87-61. The Tall Ran Pilots